Hey, it's Duke, and we're here in a game of Hermaios versus Alakhami. We've got Herm playing Lonx here, the new Lonx, and Alakhami is playing Forsaken Waste Spirits, it looks like. So man, I'll be honest, I saw this game, I thought this is surely going to be worth recording, but I don't know if I've got it in me. Because neither of these players, like they're both very good players. Like you can see here, although Hermaios is kind of his rank is obscured by the 2v2 rank, but he's a solid player, probably one of the best. And so is Alakhami. He is obviously the literal number one right there. So we've only got we're gonna be here for a while. Not only is a Forsaken Waste matchup, right? For every game with Forsaken Waste takes a while. But both of these players are good players, which means neither of them are likely to make any huge mistakes, and neither of them are likely to bow out early. Like they are no doubt going to grind this out to the very last. You know, when both the avatars are transfigured and they're both smacking each other up. But Lonx, man, they got quite a few changes here that I'm not even sure. Oh, this guy's got camaraderie. Wow, that's really interesting. Because I saw Bela, I think. He doesn't run this guy with camaraderie, I'm pretty sure. I don't actually remember what he runs the chieftain with, but I don't think it's camaraderie. That's weird, because camaraderie is really good. It's kind of crucial to any theme. Oh, wow, this guy's also really good. So Lonx, they got a they're one of the factions that got, like, one of the themes that got a pretty substantial update with the new patch, and they also got a lot of changes in the hotfix as well. So I'm really sort of lost here. Like, I know this hunter girl used to have multi-attack, but it looks like she's a detection unit now. Which honestly, fair enough. Declared hunted, multi-attack, leap in initiative, and also logistics made this unit absolutely insane on the rush. But yeah, like I think they've been nerfed in the hotfix. I want to say, because these guys, like, I don't know what the intended philosophy of Lonx is, but they had like 6+ initiative units and they all have logistics. So like they just hard deploy like 4 units, and then they're in your face like instantly. And this is, of course, Savage Tundra, who has the base 10 HP faction bonus, which is just as good as SL for, you know, fighting you one-on-one, beating you down, and they are so much faster than SL is. I know it's crazy. Lonx, they got the I want to say the Draxar treatment, and that they got every single aura they could possibly ask for. So they're kind of like Draxar, but really fucking fast, which takes away one of the weaknesses of Draxar. Now, obviously, Draxar, they all have regen, which is something that Lonx don't have. But I've noticed quite a few Lonx with healing options. Like we can see here, this guy with Commander is also a guy with Healing Mind, which is also a guy with 5 range, which is also a guy with the multi-attack, and also regular ass heal champion, just in case you don't feel like attacking yourself. Craziness, absolutely craziness. And this is, by the way, this is at their weakest, right? This is 4 champs versus 4 champs, it looks like. Or yeah, 4 champs, because this guy 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the Arroyo portal. I've seen, like, it's not too uncommon, right? Because these Lonx, they have the 10 HP from ST, right? And then you put the banner down for 15 HP, and they also have a Sermon unit, which is fairly unique as far as phalanxes go. I think only Draxar and Dwarves have Sermon units, so they were invited to a very exclusive club with that. And with that Sermon, they go up to plus 20 HP, right? Like this guy, I think we can see he put the banner down. So this guy is actually, with the Sermon out, a 68 HP unit. He costs 78 Nora. Or this guy, again, yeah, he'd go up to 64, 75. Like, or this guy, 62 for 69. You very rarely see 1-to-1 HP to Nora ratios, let alone when they get this expensive. Actually, suppose technically with the camaraderie, they're all 3 Nora cheaper. So this guy would be 62 HP to 66 Nora, which is really, really quite something. And they also have, like, they've got spell ages and weakened spells. Spell breach, I can't say this is too crazy, because I know Draxar have this as well, the weakened spells and the spell breach, but they have to take that on a melee unit. This guy has it on a ranged unit, 5 range, with really solid, actually not really solid base damage, but the commander is making up for that. Still, like, Lonx are pretty not so. I've seen them do pretty goddamn well. I've seen, I like not to throw any shade at Bella, but like he took a dub off Hermaios, so maybe that's a one-off thing. But I'm not sure if, I mean, I don't know. It's not really fair to pick that one-off scenario, because I'm not the greatest player, right? But even I've taken a game off of moles, right? And with a not super OP battle group at that, I think I was playing Beasts versus his Jakai. So, you know, anything can happen, you know. They could have a bad draw, it could be a bad map for the battle group, or they could just make a mistake because they're distracted or drunk or whatever. There's a lot of people that play this game while drunk for some reason. I'm not sure the thought process here. This is a game about math. You are doing so much math every single turn. So it's very weird to me that you would want to do lots and lots of math while drunk. So that being said, I've yapped a lot about Lonx and not a lot about the actual game itself. So like we're actually 5 versus 4 here. So technically Alakhami does have more potential on the board. And these are all like mostly range units as well. This guy's a range unit. He's got Soul Tap. This guy's a range unit. He's got Distracting. This guy's the same thing as this guy. And this guy's also he's sort of a range unit. 1-to-3 is pretty good, but I don't know if that really qualifies. And this guy's a melee unit. He's a pretty solid, tanky little boy. Although even he has a little bit of range. So it's not, like, with the way, it looks like Hermaios here is just going for the chip on the evasive unit here. Which is fair enough, this is, you know, well, he probably doesn't want to trigger the deflect until he has his own deflect up. Actually, I don't think Lonx have a deflect option. Maybe a no condo then. No, they've got that. But, ooh, okay, so the Lonx Hunter is coming over here to pressure the font. I'm not super sure about that. Because, like, I mean, I guess there's no reason for it to stay over here. Neither is there a big reason to engage. Although if it engaged, then like at least the smoke form wouldn't be able to attack it. Like running back now, he's gonna get the shock here. He's gonna be able to walk back, get some damage there. You can't do anything here, and you can't do anything there. So it's really minor damage, all things considered. But it looks like Alakhami is coming over here, potentially, to pick up the kill here. Because he's got 53 HP right now. And he can go, let's say that's 0 defense. So that's 11, that's 21. And this is 31, so that's not... He's got 20 HP missing. And this guy, I mean, he suppose he can get his own electric attack in. So he's still, I mean, with a Soul Bane, he can pick up this kill. And that's a really valuable kill. I just talked about how good this guy is. He's got Commander, he's got Fellowship, he's got Healing Mind, he's got Heal Champion. This is a serious support unit. And also a damage dealer for whatever reason. He's just kind of got it all. I mean, to be fair though, if Alakhami does deploy the spell that he needs to pick up the kill on the Lonx Wanderer, then he's almost certainly not going to be able to deploy back here to catch the Lonx Hunter, which is going to be a bit unfortunate. Now that being said, oh, he's not even trying to use this guy to get that kill. That's weird. Is he just throwing the Storm? I mean, it's got Ethereal, so if he's been counting it right, it should... Oh no, it's Incorporeal right now. I didn't even notice. Okay. That's weird. I mean, it's an Energy Thief, so it's gonna be obnoxious here. And it's gonna survive, because none of these guys have physical stuff. Oh, this guy's also got Command Dodge. And Improved Speed. Man, Draxar don't have Improved Speed, so I guess Lonx have even more than that. I hope, you know, the way I'm wording this doesn't sound like griping, right? I've only seen a couple games of Lonx. I'm not sure if they're still crazy overpowered, but I said it in my tier list video that Draxar are kind of like the Phalanx to end all Phalanxes. Like, maybe Dwarves are better in the late game, maybe? Like through a power turn with Updraft, perhaps. But, you know, again, even still, right? The spell set of SL makes them, you know, late game, like build up versus build up winners. And, you know, Savage Tundra doesn't actually have that. Like, they've got Gale Force, which is really amazing when you've got a shitload of champs on the board. Wow, it looks like he's taking the kill. He's going to try to take the kill. Oh, right, because this guy's got relocate, so he was allowed to attack twice. 3. He's not getting this kill. No way. But, you know, he did a ton of damage there. Well, with all that being said, a ton of damage. As long as they live on like 1 HP, you're vibing, you're happy. You are thriving in your lane. And he's gonna get a run forward, get 2 hits on the chieftain here. And this guy can also attack. But yeah, no, the Lonx Hunter put hard pressure down. And, ooh, amazing little dodge value there. Really helpful for winning this ranged war. This is one thing I've noticed with the Lonx, is that they have some really, really good... Like, they have really good... It feels like fighting K-Tier Forest a lot of the time. Like, K-Tier Forest with... Actually, no, that is exactly what it feels like. Because this thing has 7 speed, this thing has 7 speed, this thing has 7 speed, this thing has 7 speed. So, and they all have range attacks, and they also have 15 to 20 more HP than K-Tier, so it's like, Jesus. God damn. I got distracted by the goings-on. I wanted to say that I'm not, by saying that, by comparing them to Draxar, I'm not saying that they should be nerfed. I mean, if I were the balance lead, I'd probably look at them a little more, but, you know, I don't know enough about Lonx. I've not played against them or to really say that with any confidence. I'm just looking at this and going like, holy shit, this is kind of fucking crazy. Again, going back to my original point before I get distracted even more, I consider Draxar to kind of be like the premier Phalanx BG. And when they when you've got more tools than Draxar, when you work together better than Draxar, then you're kind of crazy, right? These guys don't even have the same problem with Draxar, do they? They've all got, look at all these damage types, you know, right? They've barely got any physical at all here. This guy's physical and this guy physical. And Narc is physical too. But yeah, like that's just, like, it's just really crazy good. Now that being said, doesn't matter how OP your battle group is, Alak has come back from some pretty ridiculous things here. And this is looking like a ripe for a hungry dead, maybe? Because he did get this kill, right? He's gonna get it, probably. Rift Nova? 6? If he moved this Shade Striker down. Okay, alright, that's some really solid AoE value there. Now, the Storm Orb is going to die next turn. And this girl can get an attack in. So this guy's also going to be dead this turn. Especially because this guy's going to run forward and Sermon. And this guy is also insane, right? This guy has Cleanse, Heal Mass, and Heal Champion, and Sermon, all on a 5-range unit, right? This guy is nuts. Look at this support, like this selection of support abilities here. He's got literally everything. Like, it's one thing, right? I understand making your Sermon unit range. It's just kind of how the ability works. Like, you want them to run forward and contribute while sermoning. But with this spell support here, even if you're not in range to attack, you're providing so much value to your overall phalanx. And this guy's another reason why the regen that Draxar have is not as crazy, right? I'm not sure how if. Well, I mean, I think you would generally prefer having regen in all your units compared to a super goated support like this guy, because regen can protect you from dots, and dots are very like pretty much every battle group you're fighting has dots, and there's lots of games where lots of opportunities where people will leave dots for the kill. It's obviously not what they want to do, right? Because if you leave the kill to your dot, then you're not going to be able to get the Nora Globe, and Nora Globes are how you win games a lot of the time. Oh, he runs 2 of these guys. But still, absolutely nonsense, right? This guy is so... I mean, to be fair, the Draxar High Priest is also goated with the sauce. He's not as good as the Missionary is in the Missionary's own thing, but Mutate is a very powerful support ability, and he does have global damage shields, which is a 20 Nora spell. So, and that's really, really good. It's not always useful. It's not as generically useful as healing and cleanse is, but it is situationally game winning. Like some battle groups, like Spiders, for example, they pretty much only have melee units. So you'll getting damage healed on literally everything on the board is going to swing it to your favor so aggressively, especially in SL when your units are so tanky. But man, I should really stop talking about Draxar in SL when there's no Draxar or SL in the game. This is Forsaken Waste versus Lonx here. And the evasive is really coming through here, especially with this guy's durability, right? This guy is... He's at 55, 50 HP. This is a full HP champion, right? Even after taking like 20 odd damage, 18 damage, right? Because now that he's got the servant up, now that he's got the banner up, he's got plus 20 HP. We can see on this guy, as I talked about earlier, absolutely nuts so. And again, with the hotfix patch, you lost a small bit of counterplay against these kind of banners, because now. It's got like a range of like 8 spaces, 12 spaces. So if it's way over here, you can't size him in. It's kind of pointless, honestly. I understand wanting to get rid of hard counters. I don't know. It's different it's a different way of designing the game. It's different from what we're used to, and different is bad. Maybe it's okay for these global relics to be untouchable, but it feels really bad. It feels real bad, especially against Forsaken Wastes like Unholy Tomb, which he's not running. So let's take a quick gander here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4. I wasn't keeping track of the hidden. There may be one more that's hidden. Okay, 5. But it looks like this guy's going to die this turn. To the double tap with the Snowkite Messenger, getting the extra AP there. And then this guy's going to swing in for 18 freaking damage with his Encouraged. So now it's 6-4, which is a bit of a yikers. And I'm not really... this guy is 6 speed, this guy is too far away. This guy is too far away. This guy's a range unit. So he's not going to get the kill on the Lonx Hunter. He just doesn't have the damage on the board right now. He could maybe pick up the Hunt Leader, because this guy is he's within double tap range there. He can attack here. He can attack there. And this guy's got 2 defense, though, with the Sermon in his base defense. So that's 9. That's 18. And that's 36. So he could get it with a Soulbane. But, I mean, I don't... Maybe that's worthwhile. Because it'll slow down everything else here. God, 8 speed. Holy shit. Why does he have 8 speed over the Spell Breach, right? Is that what it was? No. Why does he have 8 speed? Oh, no! The improved speed of this guy... And the logistics giving them 8 freaking speed. Holy. God damn, dude. Lonx are a scary, scary phalanx. Like, gee, like their HP is so damn high. They're so like they do so much damage. They heal so much. Like with Healing Mind and Heal Champion on 2 champs, like on 2 core parts of the phalanx, like you kind of have to like you want to 1-round them. Ooh, wow, whoa, whoa! What happened here? How did he get over there? To target dead magic zone. Oh, he's got teleport. And he's got the Alsaran Bazaar, but he was still too far away. Did I miss a movie while I was reading abilities? Let's see here. It's now Alakhami's turn. He just rift walked. Well, I'll be. So that was pretty big. This is also a fairly tanky unit with 3 defense and 57 HP. And he also gets the paralyze down the soul cage. And Whispers of the Veil, man, that spell breach must be popping off right now. 9 speed, 8 speed, 8 speed. This is after the improved speed unit died. This guy could be 10 speed. I don't actually know what Whispers of the Veil actually does. What does this spell do? Target champion without a buffer begins a buffer of 5 HP per friendly spirit. Oh, so that's really good actually. So this Riftwalker is 100% surviving, which is really helpful. And with this guy down, he's not getting a double tap. This guy's not getting it doesn't matter if they double tap this guy. There's no way he's dead, right? Like this guy can't double tap. He could get a double... no, he can't get a double tap here. Does he cast a spell? To... Oh, the Darius Favor. Declare target. Can he... Does he have extra AP for that? Also, small misplay here. Actually, I guess he is getting the kill. Holy cow. I thought the buffer was going to matter more, but I guess when your damage is just this high, it just doesn't matter. God, I didn't even count this girl. She's got... I mean, she was awestruck, but... Jesus. Oh, can he run over here and contest with a relic? Oh, wow. Like, holy... I don't know if spirits are... oh, by the way, yeah, he's your defender. Here's your last... Here's your... yeah, there's your Exodia as far as the auras go. Well, GG to Hermaios, man. I don't think I've ever seen somebody dog walk Alakhami that hard. Like, I don't think spirits are anywhere near S tier or anything, but I was under the impression that they were kind of competitive. I remember seeing Alec talking about how good they were. Like, maybe they're just B tier, maybe they're just alright. And Lonx are just crazy S tier, overpowered. Because, but, like, man, Alakhami is #1 for a reason, so seeing him just get absolutely run over like that is kind of crazy. Well, GG to both here. Maybe they'll do a little run back and we get a round 2.